want you to give me your thoughts on the Bible and Christianity.
The Bible is not real. The Bible is not real. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not. It's a book. Common sense, use logic. The book was written by a human. So it's a human person's perspective of God. All y'all doing is reading another human's perspective of God. It does not matter how old the book is or where you found it. It's being rewritten, retranslated multiple times by multiple people. It's just a book. It has nothing to do with God. God, the creator that can create the heavens and the earth, can create everything in existence, can't fucking talk to us. It needs a book. It needs to tell another human being to write a goddamn book to give us instructions. God can't just talk to us. He that retarded? Y'all think God is that retarded, stupid? Y'all think God has special needs? No, that makes no sense. It does not, it's not real. It's not real. It's no difference than goddamn Dr. Seuss. It's just their perspective. If you want to talk to God, you don't got to read a book. Just talk to goddamn God. Do y'all even talk to God? All of y'all that claim y'all read a Bible, do y'all ever sit down and talk to God and have a conversation without asking God for something? Because prayer is when y'all begging God for something. Do y'all ever stop and say, God, how's y'all day? Do y'all possess empathy for God? Y'all want God to save you, but do you fucking help God? Do y'all ever say, God, I love you? God, have a good day? Do y'all do that? No. Talk to God. Y'all don't need no book. Y'all don't need somebody's perspective. Let God talk to you. Some shit. I don't. If y'all believe in God, this is y'all. I swear to God. I swear. I just. The
Do you,
Bible is not real. The Bible's not real.
do you believe God is real?
Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. But God is not that vicious thing in the Bible. That thing in the Bible is vicious. God is not vicious.
Wait, what?
That
What?
book, that God doesn't want us to fear it. God loves us. God, it's about family. God is not cruel. God is not unalive people. What the heck? That book says God unalives people. Really? That God said that it was war in heaven. How can it be war in heaven, a happy place? How's it going to be war in a happy place? Why y'all want to go to a place where it's war? That don't sound like something to be going your whole life suffering to go to some place where it's war. Really? It's a trick. It's evil. That book is evil. That book was used to enslave our people. There's a church in Africa, and in that church is a basement, and there was slaves in there. And they used to, the slaves used to be in this dark area and they couldn't breathe. They didn't even know the person was in front of them was unalive until they touched them. They had to eat food from feces. They was getting sick. This was what happened during slavery. This was built on top of a church. And whenever the priest wanted to feel like he was good, he would go and throw some food down a vent. And this is what you people, especially you melanated people, done picked up. That was the only book they will allow you to read through slavery. Why does somebody that want to keep you a slave want you to be free at the same time? Why would they give you your freedom at the same time trying to enslave you?
Have you always believed this, or is this like a recent development for you?
I've always knew the shit was stupid my whole life.
But
Adam and Eve, that from Adam and Eve, it didn't even begin well with me. In the beginning, the book is nonsense. And the fact that everybody can be manipulated by a book is funny as fuck.
hmm.
It's all else somebody had to do was come and scare y'all and say, oh, some boogeyman gonna come and get y'all. Y'all better follow this, and all of y'all following. And because that's the patriarchy, don't you understand? That's what the patriarchy is. It's religion, then all the other things. It's narcissistic. is used to inferior people, to enslave people, so that you won't ever see yourself as better. It makes God above everything. It makes this above this, this above this. It's a hierarchy.
So
Nothing.
The Bible is part of patriarchy.
Yes. Religion is.
Mm.
Religion is all of it. All the religions that state that one is above the other. It's only one. Why does it have to be one God? God is anything that creates life. Water creates life. Without water, none of us would survive. So we need God to live. We need water. It wasn't till Constantine said, okay, we won't believe it. Constantine, a human being, not even a god, a human being, said this is what we're going to believe. And now everybody believes what the fuck Constantine said. We going by Constantine? Really? A human. You've been manipulated. You've been tricked. Been bamboozled. Been hoodwinked.
Where do you think life originated from and everything within the world?
God.
Oh. So you believe in God, but the Bible you don't believe in.
No.
Hmm.
The Bible is just bits and pieces of spiritualities or other people's practice and beliefs combined into one. It's stolen shit. It's a made up shit. It's a bunch of people just making shit up. So it's not real.
So you don't believe like it was prophets and people that were inspired and chosen by God to like write these things?
I don't think that it was people prophet chosen to. It's just people with empathy. Empath. Do I believe empaths was walking around at a time and teaching and healing and loving and helping people? Yes, we have that today. We have that today. We have people who love and heal. Those will be considered prophets. People who actually care, those are prophets.